taking a look at temperatures around the valley. Fortunately, it is not going to be over 100 degrees, but it's going to be right there. Highs in the high 90s today, lows in the low 70s across the Santa Clarita Valley. Currently, 75 degrees in Valencia, 76 degrees in Canyon Country, and 76 degrees right here in downtown Newhall. Now, just after this, we're going to talk to Robert Reyes. Stay tuned. Katy Perry on your hometown station, getting your morning started. And good morning. My name is Shane Cutchell, keeping you company during this 9 a.m. hour. Now, let's get to it. I have Robert Reyes of the Reyes Winery in the studio with me. We both have our masks on, so I'm sure you can hear it a little bit, but nonetheless, we're coming through nice and clear. Robert, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Such a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, you got it. Now, Robert, you and the Reyes family personally planted all 16 acres of what is now Reyes Winery back in April in 2004. Since the first crop in 2005, Reyes Winery has continued to grow and establish themselves as the premier source for ultra-premium wines in the Santa Clarita Valley, Los Angeles County, and beyond. We're just happy to have you here. And now, before we get started, for those who haven't had the chance to visit your beautiful vineyard or try one of your amazing wines, where are you guys located at in the Santa Clarita Valley?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, yeah, no worries. Where are you guys located at in the Santa Clarita Valley?
I'm sorry, yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, we are in the town of Agua Dulce at 10262 Sierra Highway, and we have our Reyes Winery sign out there, and people can look over the vineyard in our tasting room. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
Awesome, awesome. And now you guys are going to be moving right into Santa Clarita, right into our backyard. And in fact, pretty much right outside the window, right here on Main Street, you guys are going to be constructing a 3-story tasting room. Now, I might have already said too much, Robert, but tell me.
Well, actually, this will be our second location. The tasting room will remain there at the winery, and that's going to remain open. And this will be a second location for our tasting room. So what we're presently doing is we're building this 3-story building, in fact, right across from the radio station where we are. And the top floor will be dedicated to the Reyes Winery tasting room. It's going to be an open area with fireplaces and trellises and some landscaping, and we'll have a capacity for about 75 people up there.
Oh, that sounds
open
beautiful.
Air, with views of the street and the mountains and so on.
That sounds awesome. Plenty of TVs for all the sports games, right? No,
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that sounds beautiful, and that's going to be awesome that you're going to be able to keep the tasting room open at your original location and also open this location here. So double the ways for people in Santa Clarita to enjoy the awesome wines that you offer. And so tell me, when is the expected completion date? I've been walking to work every morning seeing that building go up, and it looks like it's going up quickly. So when can we expect that to be open?
Well, the shell and core of the building will be completed by the end of the year, end of December. But there will be additional work, interior work of decorations and so on, tenant improvement type work. And so ultimately our goal is to be open by the end of March.
Oh, that'd be amazing. March of next year, I'm assuming, of course.
March 2021, yes.
That's incredible. I like
Correct.
that. And I know you're a painter. Is some of your art going to be in the new building as well?
Absolutely, yes. There will be some of my work there.
Well, that'd be really cool. So in addition to the tasting room, in addition to all of your incredible wines, you're going to have a restaurant there. What kind of restaurant is it going to be?
Well, at this point, that has not been determined yet because the property is being offered to others that may want to have a restaurant there. In the event that that doesn't happen, then, of course, there will be a Reyes Winery restaurant on Main Street, which will integrate the tasting room and the winery and all of it put together.
So it sounds like no matter what, we're going to be getting some good food with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And of course, the second floor is going to be offices, and those will be available again to rent. We have some interested parties that we're talking to at this point. Nothing yet solidified.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting you on the spot yet, but you know, you're talking about bringing offices, you're bringing a tasting room, you're bringing a restaurant. What is your goal for this building? What is it that you want to bring to Main Street?
What I would like to bring to Main Street is a place that is friendly, where people go in and feel welcome and get a new experience, to integrate that tasting room on the top floor, on the open terrace, on the open area, to integrate that with the restaurant. And you might ask, well, how do you get food up there? Well, the building will have 2 elevators, one for the general public in front, and then one that goes directly to the kitchen, and so they will be able to serve and bring food quickly on that elevator to that top floor.
That's the trap door, the secret in the back, right? Pay no attention to the
Yes.
man behind the curtain, essentially.
Yes.
Well, that's cool that you guys are going to have such a smooth operation, and I'm sure you're excited. As you mentioned, this has been something you've been planning for a while, so I'm sure you're grateful to see that building finally start to go up and get closer to that dream.
Absolutely. Very, very excited. I envision people just going to that place and having a wonderful time and having the experience of their life, you know?
That's an incredible experience to bring, Robert, and something that we all long for right now. You know, we've been cooped up for a little bit, so I'm sure that's something that, especially become March 2021, if that's open and ready for people, I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of demand for it. So
I certainly hope so. And in thinking about the situation as things are right now, that top floor is mostly open area. So hopefully we'll be over this COVID thing by then, but if not, then that will be a large open area that will seat a lot of people outdoor.
Exactly. That's awesome. And so do you have, I don't want to put your feet to the fire here, but do you have a secret wine plan? Maybe something special to commemorate the opening of the new building? Something in the works?
That may be in the works.
All right. I'll save that one for the next interview.
We are presently harvesting, so there's something there, yes.
Well, no worries, Robert. I just wanted to see if I could get, maybe one of the tougher questions past you. But, you stayed true. Robert, thank you so much for coming in this morning. How can people... before we go, you have that tasting room you mentioned that's open on the weekends. Well, you know what? No, you said that you had to reclose that, right? That one's still on pause for now?
We are presently closed because of the COVID situation, but we are open for delivery or for pickup at the winery.
Excellent.
So people can come in and buy wine and take home. So we are open on weekends at the regular hours, which is 11 to 5.
That's really good to hear.
Every weekend, yes.
I'm pretty sure I saw on your website, people can actually order delivery, right? Ship straight to their house as well?
That is correct, yes. We ship and we deliver, yes. And
Awesome.
People can come to the winery, to the tasting room and pick up.
So no matter what, Reyes Winery is getting his wine into the people of Santa Clarita, and that's awesome. I'm glad you're still able to continue to provide that service and get those ultra premium wines out there. I know they've won a lot of awards, so you stay in high demand, Robert.
Well, thank you, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know I have to try one of your wines. I admitted I'm not the biggest wino, and I still have to wet my whistle with something from Reyes Winery and really understand what it's like. Do you have a recommendation for somebody that's new, somebody that hasn't tried something from Reyes Winery before?
Well, I would recommend on the red wines, I would recommend the lighter wines. And we have a Grenache that's a really light wine, and we also have a blend that's really light. And that particular blend that I'm thinking of is our Le Duroy, and that is a gold medal winner as well. So it's a very friendly wine as a starter on the reds. And on the white wines, beginners like to taste something on the sweeter side, and we do have some sweeter wines, not overly sweet, but just sweet enough and fruity enough that are good beginner wines.
That's good to hear. A very diplomatic response, Robert. Something for everybody and just a little bit.
Absolutely.
You never know what people are going to like, so that's good to hear. Whatever your preference is out there, if you want to try Reyes Winery, and again, the most ultra-premium wines that you can get in the Santa Clarita Valley, Los Angeles County, they have some of the best stuff out there. Robert, what is your phone number? How can people get some wine from you and talk to you more?
Absolutely. The phone at the winery is 661-268-1865.
That is 661-268-1865. Your website is also www.reyeswinery.com, REYES winery.com. You can find out more about the upcoming building right here on Main Street, the curbside pickup available. You can place an online order. You can do everything and find out more about the Reyes Winery. Robert, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We are going to take a quick commercial break. We have one song, our next look at traffic in just a couple of minutes. Again, a huge thank you to Robert for joining us here on KHTS this morning. This is your hometown station, 98.1 FM, AM 1220.
98.1 FM and AM 1220, the community's choice.
Thank you, KHTS, for keeping me posted with the latest on COVID-19.
Once heart attack symptoms begin, delaying treatment increases the risk of heart damage, disability, and even death. Time is critical. Leading the Valley with the most advanced digital technology and treatment times that beat national best practice goals, Providence offers emergency coronary angioplasty and stenting performed by highly trained board-certified cardiologists. For more information, call 1-888-HEALING. The road to healing leads to Providence.
Hello, Santa Clarita Valley. Fred Arnold with American Family Funding.
And David Cantrell, American Family Funding.
Right now, during COVID-19, unfortunately, people have lost their jobs. Things are challenging right now. However,